it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another Dream Island tour, and it is going to be a Forestcore natural island, one of my favorite themes, so I am really excited to share it with you all, get to explore. Currently we are at the entrance here at the airport, and I really love the island map. That's such a beautiful illustration, and if it is telling us anything about what to expect for this island, I am really excited. So as soon as you walk in here, there are some presents at the entrance, so make sure that you stop over here and grab them because we will probably need some of these things like the ladder, and let's see if we got any other cute goodies. I always love seeing what the creators leave for us because it just tells me a little bit about their personality and what they are really trying to have come across in the island. So, oh, there's a bear costume. Let's do it. I always wear like a very aesthetic, cute outfit, but I'm into this look. Let's do it. Oh, and a green balloon. I love touring with a balloon, so that's just perfect for me. So look at us. What a cute little fit we got going on here. Let's just zoom into that because I don't think I've ever worn this outfit in game before. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to open up the map just so we can kind of orient ourselves and see what's going on here. Wow, there is some really great terraforming going on, which I was kind of expecting for a Forestcore island. I see some really cool natural waterscaping that I can't wait to see. Lots of diagonal bridges, which we love. And of course, a lot of cuties on this island. I cannot wait to see how their houses are decorated. Also, if you want to grab the dream address now or in the description, that is totally up to you. But I cannot wait any longer. Let's get into this. So, like I said, if you watch a lot of my other island tours, I always love to open up my camera app and see what's going on at the entrance because I think it gives a lot of insight into what to expect for the rest of the island. So this is looking really great already. The colors this time of day, the greens, I think we're in early fall. I could be wrong, but it looks like early fall. So I think we'll see some nice autumn weeds, which I absolutely love. And this decoration is just so simple, but really, really nice. The bridge on this side, the incline over here, and then the waterfalls in the background look great. I think adding either a bridge or an incline by your entrance is always a good idea. Look at this. It's a little boat custom code, which is so awesome. The creator actually gave me a list of all the codes, so that will also be in the description. I also just want to say that adding that little cushion on the boat custom code is a great idea. I don't think I would have thought about that, but it looks so good. We have some really nice terraforming as we go over the bridge here. This is one of my favorite ways to have a diagonal bridge and surround it with some waterfalls on either both sides or one side. And then over here we have a really natural pathway. This dirt pathing is probably one of the best codes that has ever come into Animal Crossing existence. So if you're not using it and you have a natural island, I highly recommend at least trying it out and seeing if you like it because I think it can totally transform an island. Over here we have our first villager house right by the entrance, which is really cute. We have some really natural decoration like the trash bags, which actually look so good. It makes it feel really lived in. The lantern on the log stool, and then this really cute fishing spot. I think I want to add a little fishing spot on my island because look at how cute that looks with the little chair and the fishing pole. I love the garden rocks in the background, just really adding a little bit of dimension to the space, which is so nice. Oh, and we have decorated beaches. I am always really impressed when creators can decorate their beaches because I think just decorating your island is a task itself. So if you could get around to your beaches as well, you are truly a star. And this picnic spot is so cute. I can really like just see someone sitting there by the fire, and it just feels so cozy. Like the rest of the island feels really warm and inviting, which I absolutely love. And we have Abel's over here on the beach with this cool panel code on the floor, which I like a lot. Looks like there's some fish market design aspects going on here, which I wouldn't have thought to put with Able Sisters, but not gonna lie, I think it's kind of a cool idea, and the colors work really well, even with that carp banner, which I have struggled to make that work, but Taylor clearly has no problem making weird items work on her builds and making them look beautiful. Okay, so there's actually another part to this little fishing spot here, which I love so much. How cozy is this? And look at that pathwork on the floor with that lace rug around that plaid rug in the middle. Am I stuck here? Oh gosh, we got out of that, but let's see. You know me, I'm always getting stuck on islands and then I can never get out. But here we are at the next house. I think this is Maple's house. I really love the red door and that color that it's bringing to this area. We have a little chest set up. The little cushion on the log stool looks so sweet, and it's right on the peninsula with a little table set up, which looks really, really good. Before I get too much farther down there, I want to continue around this way and just see what's going on over here. We have some really nice natural pathways, and then if we continue to go straight from this bridge by the entrance, it will lead us here as well. Just in case you're following along, want to make it clear which directions we're going in and how we're getting where we are. And this is resident services. There's a little spa area over here, and we have a little phone booth, lots of brown items, and the colors are just meshing really, really well together. So I'm enjoying this color palette a lot. I'm actually using a lot of darker brown colors on my island now also, so this is giving me some really great inspiration. As we go in here, just panning up on the camera to show how much little cliff work is done. It looks really nice. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love that code so much. That makes it look like the little tracks. We have a lawnmower and it's cleaning up all the weeds, which is so smart. That's really, really cute. And we have a cabin over here. I think this is probably Eric's house. Molly's house. Okay, their houses look pretty much the same, so not my fault. Lots of pretty flowers. I'm loving this color coordination as well, and the views that you can see behind. Even using those Mario, what are they? The cubes, whatever, the floating blocks with the butterflies at the top is really nice to add butterflies at a higher level. I don't think I've seen that before, and that's really, really smart. Over here we have a sign for a bike rental, and I just love how natural this looks with the tire and all of the different pathing going on, and all of our bikes over here. It looks really good and it works really well right next to resident services, so perfect spot for that. As we continue over here, we have another diagonal bridge and really beautiful waterscaping, really beautiful colors just all throughout this island. And then, ooh, we have a little tiny land bridge, which looks really cute with this code. And this is probably Eric's house. Watch me be wrong again. No, this isn't Eric's house. That's Bill's house. I didn't see the roof. Don't laugh. And look at the color coordination over here with all of those green color tones and the brown tones. Really nice, cute spot to sit by the water for Bill. Ooh, and he has a little farm, a little wheat farm, a little table, and look at these beautiful cutout standees over there. I want to use that standee. That one's really, really cute. I don't even know exactly what it's supposed to be, but I love it, so that's enough. Okay, over here looks like we have a sign for a trail. Also, I'm just obsessed with the natural ramps, so I'm really just a fan. Whoa, what's going on here? And do we have a gift? Oh, a pinwheel, that's cute. Look at this. Okay, I'm assuming this is a lookout area because I see some crazy mountain going on. Look at that. Oh, my little balloon in the distance. Looks kind of cute. Okay, so she used the tree standees and the mountain standees and the hedge standees to make this kind of perspective mountain build, which looks so beautiful. And this lookout area as well looks great with the flowers below. I'm really loving the creativity here. It just looks so unique. I don't think I've seen a mountain like that before, but really, really good. And look at this. I absolutely love when people have these sort of land bridges that are not like in a perfect straight line, and the terraforming is a little bit more curved. It just feels so, I don't know, like organic and beautiful. So really love how that came out. And we have a really nice lookout area over here as well with a lighthouse. Look at this. I really like the simplicity of this. That's such a beautiful shot right there. I have to take a picture of myself. So cute. I really love the idea of using the rope fencing and the tourist telescope to look out. The sun coming out in the distance is so pretty. Really adds to the lighting here. So just kudos to Taylor for this whole aesthetic right now. Look at this view when you pan up with your camera, all the greenery, all the levels. It feels so big, and the depth feels so nice. I just think that she did a really good job with all of this. Looks like we have actually, what is this, like a little dart or like shooting range maybe? Like that. Very cool. We have someone in the campsite, so we gotta check. Oh, I forgot. Whoops, rookie mistake, Shannon. You cannot see who's in the campsite at dream addresses. I always seem to forget that, and I always try, and I'm disappointed when I can't see who's in there. So, okay, so this is the end of the trail area. There's probably another entrance to get in there. And over here, look at all of the mixing of pathing as well with the log planks and the dirt. Really, really nice. And another spot for our little boat area. And using that log sofa makes it look like some fencing, and that is some big brain energy because I would not have thought of that, and it looks so cool. It's pretty much like the log stakes, but just straight instead of this like wonky look that I love but the log stakes have. And over here, is this our secret beach? Oh, okay. I don't even know how I got over here. I was too distracted by everything else around me, but really cute secret beach with some little pathing log planks over here and a little place to sit and have a picnic, a secret picnic because it's on the secret beach. So really sweet. And I love this little camp area. Honestly, camp areas with the kids' tents are one of my favorite things to do. Also, the layering of the picnic blankets looks great. It's just this whole island makes me want to just come and take a vacation from social media, the internet, and just sit here in silence, reading books, listening to the waterfalls. I think I'm getting a little carried away right now, but just feels like a beautiful like retreat where you can really refresh and relax. Over here we have some natural decoration for the beach, which this is my style of beach decoration. I think it actually looks good when you just put some flowers on the beach and weeds, but I also love seeing decorated beaches, so whatever you prefer, I think is what works. So we have some trees over here with the tree standees. I never use the tree standees, but I always like them when I come across them. And I guess if you want to have a tree look on your rocks, that's really the only way to do it. We also have a little seating area, like the use of all the campfires as well. This is a great idea for filler spaces, so a place to chop down some trees and using that firewood to show the wood that's been chopped is a great idea, especially if you have a foresty island like this. So I just want to note this beautiful terraforming in the background. Kind of wherever you go, if you look around, you'll see some really nice waterfalls. And I love that they're all really connecting and leading to streams throughout the island. I just love the way that looks. And I think it just adds so much to an island, especially if you're going in a natural or Forestcore theme, to have really nice terraforming. So loving all of this. I don't know if I should go up here before I go any farther down. I guess we might as well. I love double inclines like this. This is a really cool view right here, actually. I like that a lot. And this leads us to Oh, this is Marty's house, because I remember I could not work with Marty's ketchup and mustard house, but I don't hate it here. I think it's balanced out by the beauty of the rest of this island. And oh my gosh, wait, this is really, really creative. We have some, let's see. So this is like a little, looks like a painting area, but it looks like he's painting like the wrapping paper, which is so smart and cute. I like that a lot. Let's go up here and see. So is this were we over here already? No, we were not. We were not. Look at this. Wow, this is such a view. Oh, I love this. This is really, really beautiful to look out on the lake, that house in the distance. That is stunning. And I don't think I've seen this before either. She's using the campsite signs backwards to work as fencing. And oh, there's even a little spot right here with another view. Oh my gosh, I almost missed this. Now that is even more stunning, honestly. The bridge on that lower level, the lighthouse in the distance, that is some good inspiration right there. I guess let's go down this way. I really don't think I'm following much of a path here. I'm just kind of going with the flow in whichever way my character decides to take me. So we have a land bridge over here, lots of the wild log benches, which looks great, and the terraforming, the little pieces of land on the water on each side of the land bridge, as well as the cliffs and the waterfalls behind look really beautiful. As we go along this way, we have, this must be Eric's house. I know it's Eric's house because we've seen every other cabin house. So if it's not, then I give up. We have a hammock over here. I think that was looking down onto the meadow, by the way, which is lots of really beautiful flower color combinations and just really cute decoration all throughout. I love the boots in front of his house. There he is. That must be his house. I trust my judgment. And then let's see. I think I need to like reorient myself a little bit here. So we have, oh, did I say we were at Abel's before? I totally meant we were at Nook's or the shop, Nook's Cranny, because Abel's is over here. So ignore me. This is Abel's with some really cute dresses that would be perfect to roam around this island with. We also have really nice rock decoration over here, some painting spots, a little picnic spot. You can never ever have too many picnic spots. And this little pier is so cute. I'm noticing a lot of fishing areas, which just makes sense because there's so many pretty lakes, and that's really gorgeous. I'm a really big fan of all of the codes that Taylor is using on this island. As we come down here, we have Murphy's house. I know this is Murphy's house because I had him on my island for a hot second, and I think his house is really cool with the greens, and it's definitely perfect for this island. So he also has a little fishing area and some clotheslines and laundry, which looks great. No, tell me this is Eric's house and I was wrong the whole time. No. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I finally got my crying reaction, so I need to cry because I was wrong and I was so confident in myself. I am not a true Animal Crossing player because I did not know that was not Eric's house. But I will say his little beach house is very, very cute, and he probably loves it. He threw me off though, because he was by the house I thought was his, but clearly I was wrong. Also, I must have missed this, but this is really cute with the little cake over here and the piano benches all surrounding that log stool. Just a very natural table setting, which makes a lot of sense. I'm going to continue up this way because I feel like there was another direction I could have went. Maybe over here, was there something? I don't know. I think, oh, okay, so this is right back by the entrance. Let's take a look at the map and see what we may have missed. Okay, so I definitely didn't see her house yet. We did see the campsite because I remember I couldn't go in there, but I think we missed Gonzo's house, so we do have to get back over there. Oh, that was Bo's house that I thought was Eric's. Okay, they're close. So I think the two areas that we missed are the campsite, Taylor's house, and I don't remember if we saw the museum, so let's just head to the left side of the island and run through here again. As we go through here, we'll see anything that we maybe missed. So we didn't get this far last time because I turned around, but really cute little area with some fishing set up over here on the rocks and the lighthouse. And this is the museum. Yeah, so we didn't get over here yet. So Taylor kept the museum in a tent, which makes so much sense for this theme. And all of the brown elements surrounding here look so good. This just looks really like a crazy little, I don't know, a crazy little Blathers. I was gonna say a scientist, but that didn't really make sense. But his little like art study area, bug study, fossil study area, I guess, just looks really good. And it's very fitting. I guess let's go through resident services and back this way because I have a feeling there's Taylor. Let's say hi. Let's go on a hike. Okay, come on. Okay, so over here across the bridge, this is Taylor's house, and wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this terraforming. That's a really beautiful view. Okay, Taylor, I want to move in. And look at all these flowers. I love that there's some different flower colors going on over by her house. It really just makes the area feel a little bit different and special. And I know that Taylor did decorate the inside of her house, so I decided that we are going to check it out. And look at this. Wow. This is really, really cool. It's all like camping themed and it feels like you're outdoors. I love the futon used here, the moon, and all of the wallpaper and flooring choices. Look at all the lamps to create the lighting and with the actual lights off. So she had all different lighting sources to create this lit up look. Really, really good. Great idea for this theme and for the main room. So as we get in here, oh, really like this. This is right up my alley. Again, the lighting sources here are so smart because it has that really dark look everywhere, but then it's lit up in just the right places. This looks like a little bit of maybe like a wood chopping area, a little bit of a worker's area. Super, super cute. We're going to continue down over this way and let's go to the back room next. I always am shocked at what people do with this little space back here. So let's see. Really cute. Oh my gosh, this must be Taylor's room. Love all of the log choices here. Feels very cabiny. Luna's bed works really well. And this just looks so beautiful. It's simple, but so cute and so decorated in the right areas with that little sock, with all of the little, I guess, wall mounting items. So the paintings and then the mask hung up there. Really, really cute. And I think that the custom codes that Taylor's using here are really, really good. I think the hardest part, honestly, of starting a new island theme is finding your codes, because that's what I'm going through right now with my new island. And you really don't, I feel like, get your island theme completely right until you find the right codes. Oh, wow. So we have a little skiing wintry area here. This is really cool. Look at, as we're talking about codes, look at that. Wow, the snowboarding, the sledding, very, very cool. Love that. The creativity here is really nice to see. It's so different from every other Forestcore island. Not that I love every Forestcore island, but I do love and I wanted to tour this island because it did have a lot of different elements that I haven't really seen before, and I always want to keep sharing new and cool ideas. And then up here, whoa, so this is definitely a boat because I see the steer up there and this whole layout. This is really cool. And the wallpaper choices and flooring choices with these little like icebergs, I guess is what they're supposed to be. Maybe this is the Titanic. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's really good. Really, really good. We're gonna continue down to the basement here and see what else is going on. Oh wow, okay, so we have a little rock climbing area. This is really cool. I could see you signing up for classes here at this vacation retreat and probably do some yoga here too. I don't know, it seems like there's a lot of activities that can happen here. And maybe this is also like the visitor center. I don't know, it's so good though. This whole interior was really, really well done. I'm just enjoying every second of it, and I'm always pleasantly surprised when I'm touring interiors, because I will say I'm not the biggest, not that I'm not the biggest fan, but I don't really get excited about interiors the way I do about exteriors on islands. So when I see some really cool interiors, it always does make me very happy. Let's go up here. Actually, you know what? I wanted to check to see where Gonzo's house is, because I think I keep missing it, and I wonder if I have to like get up on with my ladder. But I think if we continue this way, because we have been here before, we saw the campsite and everything. Let's check again. I get very like disoriented on islands, and I do not know why. Okay, so I actually think that his house is right underneath where we currently are. So oh god, I keep getting stuck on this island, and usually, I guess I do get stuck a lot. What am I talking about? I'm gonna say usually I don't get stuck that much, but I do. Okay, this is really hard to get to, or I'm like totally missing how to get there somehow. I can't get around this way. Oh my gosh, this is why I need personal tours. Okay. Oh, I see. So I have to get around. I know. We got to go all the way around, because I saw that there's a bridge that leads to Gonzo's house, but I actually don't mind when I get lost on islands, because I get to re-explore and make sure that I didn't miss anything. Checking this map one more time. Okay, I think we're going in the right direction to get over to that bridge. Get down here, down this way, and then if we go over to the right, I think we found it. Okay, we definitely found it. So this is Gonzo's treehouse. I don't think that it's accessible to get up there. I think it's more of like a view, but this is really very, very cool. I love that code underneath the trees over here, and all of the brown elements again with that hammock. We have the really cool codes right here, which has a ladder leading up the cliff. I saw that code recently and thought it was so cool. And here's another view. Look at that tree house. This is a really cool take on the traditional like tree house that you'll see Animal Crossing creators make, that has that little like sort of land bridge leading to it. So this is actually just very unique, and I really like the way that this ended up coming out. And since I think we must have missed some stuff this way, let's see, we have we have a little crafting area over here. I think on the map this is listed as the lure crafting, so that looks really good. And I just want to check to make sure that I didn't miss anything else, but I think that's it. We're back at Resident Services now, and I'm really just blown away by the creativity here. And of course, I love Forestcore. I love natural islands, so this was really just amazing to tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!